Morning #1 in the United States on X, formerly known as Twitter. LeBron's GOAT debate resurfaces at age 40. So, Paul, how much is what LeBron is doing for Team USA helping his GOAT case or debate?
I mean, you got to factor in, if he wins another gold, it'll do a little bit, Skip, because I think a lot of things is really about what you've done in your NBA career, because that's where a majority of your games are. I mean, U.S. is supposed to win gold. Now, if you had told me LeBron was the USA team's all-time leading scorer, all-time in wins and things of that nature, it adds to the GOAT debate. But, like, a lot of the times, GOAT debate is all going to be based on what you do. I put more credit into the regular season than anything. But does it add to his resume? When you talk about a resume, that's going to be...
Just pages and pages and pages.
It's gonna go on. It's gonna be, he's gonna have the longest resume when you talk about accolades and broken records in NBA history. And this is just one of those chapters in his book, so it gives a little something to it. It doesn't hurt it, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Overall GOAT case, I don't think no, because he's playing in the Olympics. Many people that are having these GOAT conversations about, when you force me, so to speak, to talk about GOAT cases, Skip, the first name I bring up is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. For whatever reason, everybody forgets that he was that dude. He boycotted the '68 Olympics.
He did.
So he never even, at the end of the day, he didn't have a gold medal or two or three or four or five. Michael played in two, one in college, and one as an NBA guy.
Yep.
That's it. He's like, I'm done. So
he said, I'm going to leave it to the younger guys.
So in the end, he's not stockpiling Olympic gold medals and statistics. None of those guys are. All right? They wasn't. In this case, the longer you play, the more you play, your numbers go up, all of those things. Now, you can say LeBron James is the greatest Olympian basketball player in the history of the game because his numbers are going to go up. He'll have 4 gold medals. That's okay, but when you start talking about trying to compare him to Michael and him to Kareem, and I don't even think you could add this in that mix because they didn't get the opportunities to play as long as him. I don't even know who's going to play in more Olympic games than LeBron?
KD.
KD?
Yep.
He'll be the only one.
Yep.
He'll be the only one. Other than that, some young guy that's coming along, maybe Ant-Man or somebody like that. But as of right now, KD's the only guy. Steph Curry's only played in one. Steph Curry hadn't gotten an opportunity and a chance to play in multiples.
Yeah.
So it's hard to add this to that conversation for me.
Okay. But there are what I call a billion of blind witnesses out there. LeBron lovers, idolaters, defenders, apologists. And they are going to leap all over this as look, there's another case for him, right? I told you going into this, LeBron is the shrewdest of operators, and he knew he had a chance to do something that would count on the GOAT debate. He could lead Team USA, which is a prohibitive favorite. As you guys have made the case, it could be the most loaded Olympic team, talent-wise, top to bottom, we've ever seen. That is a little dependent on whether KD plays or not, but if KD is able to play, then I think you could say, have we ever had a more loaded top-to-bottom team? I don't think so. And if LeBron can lead it to the gold, that would be another little feather in cap. It would be.
But I don't understand how you take the man wanting to play for his country in the Olympics as something to chase Michael Jordan or surpass Michael in the GOAT conversation.
Because
how?
The only way he can catch that ghost up in Chicago is with longevity. And I'll be the first to admit that LeBron has played much longer at a high level than Michael ever dreamed of playing, ever imagined playing, ever wanted to play. But LeBron's level has never equaled Jordan's level for the time that Jordan was in Chicago.
That's a lie, though.
Well, what are you talking about?
Though,
A lie?
Come on, man. The dude got championships, MVPs. he didn't have levels.
Hey.
I don't say just because he didn't win 3 in a row and it could take off and come back
We're
and win
talking
another
about
3. That's
6-0 with 6 MVPs in the finals. Stop.
Yeah, but the dude
That's
been
a lie.
to 11 championships.
You're the one
Does he
who's
get,
lying.
Does he get
you
any,
know in
does
your
he
heart
get
of
any
hearts.
points for going to
Hey,
11 championships?
There's Michael Jordan, and then there's LeBron James. There's Michael Jordan, and then there's LeBron James.
No, it's closer to that, Skip.
No, it's not.
It's closer.
It's just
It's
not.
closer.
You know what your eyes tell you. When you
No,
watch Jordan
no.
highlights, you say, LeBron can't do that. Well, he just can't. Because
There's certain things that MJ can do
Okay.
that LeBron can't.
Okay,
And there's certain
think
things that
about this.
LeBron does that MJ couldn't do.
10 scoring titles to 1 for LeBron. Michael Jordan won Defensive Player of the Year. LeBron was a very high level, very good defender, but he ain't that. Defensive Player of the Year? Are you kidding me?
You're looking at, see, what you're doing is you're looking at individual accolades that MJ has won. And you're saying because he won those, LeBron can't do that. That's not true, Skip.
Okay, but Michael never had any epic fails like LeBron did in the 2011 finals, the first one with the Heat, or the 2014 finals when the Spurs blew him out by a record finals margin, or that game 1 in 2018 at Oracle when you brought it up earlier, when he passed the ball, remember?
Yeah.
And he had a wide open shot on Steph, and you just take it. Just take the shot. I think this late career, LeBron would have been more inclined to go ahead and take that shot. So, Keyshawn, here's my problem with this. I care, I care about the Olympics, but I really care about the NBA playoffs. And the last 9 times I've watched LeBron James in NBA playoff games, he got swept by Denver in the conference finals, and then he got gentlemen swept by Denver this year.
But you can't, here's what you can't do, though, Skip. You can't compare a 39-year-old dude to a 32-year-old Michael Jordan, or whatever Michael was, in his playoff career at the end of LeBron's playoff career.
Yeah, I can, because
you can't.
Paul said to start this show, he might still be the best player in the NBA.
Yeah, but,
Man.
but he might be. He might be.
Okay,
Might be.
so help me out here. When I watched the 4 fourth quarters of the conference finals a year ago, I watched LeBron go 7 of 23 from the floor and 1 of 10 from 3 in 4 really close games that could have been won by the Lakers.
Yeah.
And in the closeout game, LeBron had 2 late shots when the game was tied. He
Missed
missed
the
both
3.
of them.
I remember the 3
No,
he missed.
it wasn't a 3. It was just he shot a fadeaway that caught the corner of the backboard and didn't
I will
even
tell you
touch the
this,
rim.
though. LeBron has more opportunities to fail than Michael Jordan.
Just
What
because
I'm-
he's played longer?
Because he's played longer.
All right.
He's been to more finals. He came into the league
Been
younger.
like 11 of them.
You know what I'm saying? He's had more opportunities to have failures than Michael Jordan.
Okay.
So there's going to be something when you play this long.
All right.
I mean, 20 years.
What did we see with Keyshawn's team this year? So they're playing Denver, and you said, well, at least he won't run out of gas this time because they drew Denver in the first round. So it's like, okay, now here we go. I'm also afraid of these Olympics. Is he going to run out of gas in the 6 games that count playing like this? Okay, so here we go this year. And we get to game 1 at Denver, and I don't know what LeBron was doing. I think he was pouting because he'd taken so much criticism for the 4th quarters of the previous
No,
year.
it's because D-Lo was shooting
Okay,
and
whatever.
just bricking the house.
Okay.
He wasn't listening.
But LeBron just shut down, man. He just wouldn't shoot until the game was finally completely out of reach. He took 2 late shots.
Yes.
And I'm saying, what are you doing? You're so much better than that. Then game 2, I think we have the play. It comes down to he gets a little push-off, a Jordan-esque push-off on KCP.
Oh, I said last year. I meant this year. I'm sorry.
This year. Okay,
I
so
meant this year.
here's Jordan. I mean,
Well, he missed
here's
that
Jordan.
3.
Here's LeBron. And he just gets a wide open 3. That's game.
That's
16 seconds left tied.
And the problem with that for people like you is you looking at the Utah game with B. Russ, and Jordan slams him to the left, lines him up, takes him, knocks it down.
Held